Welcome to Sudden Strike Original, my friends. A classic strategy game that I love so much. And we're going to be playing the Battle of Dunkirk today. We're actually going to be trying to defend Dunkirk as long as possible before the inevitable breakthrough of the Germans. But we'll have to see just how long that lasts. Okay, it's begun, guys. They're trying to, of course, get through on the western side for now. Now, ideally, we hold on for an entire hour. I don't know if we can actually do that, but we're going to give it our college try. Now, I am trying to get a few of the units here. We also have some French commando units, some French partisans helping us out, and I definitely want to get a few of them actually in the woods here, because we've got a huge push by German infantry on this side. So far, it looks like all of our tanks have got eyes on, but I'd like to bring even more forward. And it looks like we've also got attacks in the north everywhere, guys. Absolutely everywhere. The Germans are breaking through. Go straight for them here with some of our tanks. So we got a few of them. I love how Sudden Strike put in that ability to see the crews burning up in the tanks. It's a bit dark, but it is pretty realistic to battle. Alright, guys. Just move back. We'll just get these guys to move back. Let's actually have our tanks focus on the enemy tanks over here. And look at that, German bombers as well. Unfortunately, we don't have any bombers of our own. We are just completely alone here against the Germans. They're also attacking on the east, but right now I need to focus on over here. Start hitting these guys. Come on. Come on. Get them, boys. Stop this armored push. Good shooting. Got another one of them. Shooting them through the side if we can. So far, we still got one of the tanks holding on here for dear life against the approaching infantry. And I think they've finally broken through. It's going to be very hard for our French allies, along with ourselves, a few American and British tanks around, to hold off this German foe. Nonetheless, I'll start pushing forward with some heavier armor. We've got some infantry support vehicles. We should probably immediately start dropping off infantry. The same over here with these transports. We're going to push up with this flank of tanks. Well, actually, we're already dealing with infantry ahead of us. But really, I'm more worried about these tanks to our north. So let's go straight for that.
Transport ready.
Additional transport vehicles, guys. I want to actually put them in town, because this is where they have the best chance of fighting an urban battle to the very end here.
Sir.
Looks like we've got some standard French tanks, some chars de bataille for sure. French and Belgian tanks, I'm sure. These are World War I era, but they can certainly help against this first push by the Germans. So let's go ahead and deal with it as best we can. Moving up with the French tanks. Vive la France. Should be able to give us a little bit of breathing room. Got some more of those panzers. We're taking them out all over the place. Hitler is clearly desperate to break through here, because that would mean capturing a tremendous amount of British soldiers. Well, British, Canadian, Australian, etc. Her Majesty's soldiers, of course. So this first group, we're just going to get them inside that building. We've got the French tanks approaching. Let's see if they can get a little bit of vengeance here against the Germans. So good, we've got an infantry unit kind of out in the open. Oh, nice! He's got some anti-tank. Amazing. Alright, never mind. Some more guys coming across the bridge. There's nothing we could do. We could have tried to destroy the bridge, but we need engineers for that. Let's put these snipers, these French commando snipers in that building. It's going to push forward with some additional units. And with this transport truck, I'm going to put them over here by the factory. We'll already start trying to get into certain buildings. As you can see, we already got into that one. Let's get into this one.
Transport ready.
Pretty much anywhere we detect a potential enemy breakthrough.
Where to, sir?
Prêt pour l'attaque.
Okay, wow, look at that. Massive attacks from the enemy. They are really pushing on the north here, so we've got to prepare for the eventuality of them actually making it through. Get some units in there. actually tempted to drop a few infantry here in the woods to fight back. So that's what I'm going to do. 2 infantry squads that we're going to drop off right there. The rest of these guys, we'll actually get them in the town.
Where to, sir?
Get a few of our French allies in here as well. Again, anything to hold against the German invader. In fact, I'd like to get some more units into those buildings, as a matter of fact. Completely focus on the Panzer IVs making it across here. A lot of Panzer IVs. Come on, boys. Stop them.
Colonel, quick!
To the damn building if you can, boys. Got bazookas coming at us at this point. Everything. Grab all these armor units. And push forward immediately. These are just Churchill crocodiles, so these are actually British units in sudden strike here that we've got. Trying to stop the push on all sides by the Germans. What we're going to try to do is get this infantry unit into the actual factory here. Or I guess it's a warehouse, but warehouse or factory, whatever the hell it is. Let's get inside it and set it up as a firing base.
Transport ready.
Send up the rest of these Shah tanks. I guess they didn't do so well, unfortunately. And actually, it looks like the enemy immediately spotted what we were doing with that building. And dealt with us accordingly. Alright, let's move forward with these Shah tanks. We've also got this Jeep. Might as well unload it and get in the building.
Vite! Colonel,
Get in there, Frenchmen.
vite!
Love the additional support from the French commandos. Unfortunately, their help is very limited right now. Time to move up the tanks. Let's go for it.
Transport ready.
Start exiting with some infantry here. And just pretty much setting up these buildings across from where the Germans seem to be breaking out of.
Let's go!
Get in there, boys. Get in there.
Transport ready.
This game really needs a pause button. Unfortunately, there is no pause button. You just have to go with the flow and hope that you can keep up pretty much. Get in there. Try to get a few across over here in this building. Actually, looks like we might just make it. And sure enough, our armored support has arrived. This is exactly when we need it. Gotta watch the flank though. Definitely watch the flank. Get in those buildings, boys. Might be your only chance at survival here. Get in those damn buildings. Well, really our only chance of putting up an amazing fight. French tanks, don't mind if I do. So far, our armor seems to be winning the day here at the front line, so let's just keep it aggressive. Try to set up so many wrecks here that they can barely move through. But I see quite a few German tanks taking the hit and evacuating. So we're going to push forward. Look at that. Another group of infantry right there. It looks like they're actually acting against the infantry here. The enemy infantry that were setting up in those buildings. Man, that is so exciting. I love the excitement level of this game, I must say. It's just absolutely awesome. Wonder how they're doing on the east. We haven't really paid attention to this area hardly at all, since we've been extremely focused over there in the west. I'll send the tanks out to get an assessment of the situation, but it doesn't look good. So what I'll do is set these guys up over here. Just set these guys up around to put up whatever fight they can. But I think the Germans have pretty much destroyed this area here. Get those officers out, have them take a look inside the building. Actually, it's an officer, commando, and a few infantry units. Do we have any AT inside this building? But we've got anti-tank units right here in this unit. Or I should say a bazooka right here in this unit. Let's take it. I'm not going to go in the factory. It's going to be destroyed any second. This might be the one time I don't take cover. Firing, boys. Keep firing, I tell you. No howitzers, I'm afraid. mercy.
Prêt pour l'attaque. En
Let's
avant.
get these boys in that building. Look at that. The enemy is actually using flamethrowers to get us out of here. That's a good sign that whatever we're doing, they're not liking. Well, let's get in that building right there. I think they've stopped using flamethrowers. And wait a minute, we do have howitzers. Let's use these immediately. So right now I'm just bombarding this general area. I'm sure there are German troops moving through here. Certainly, we know there are German tanks moving through there. Send in the rest of the tanks. We don't have many left.
Artillery ready.
Right on the other side here, we've got some infantry, so I'm going to order that howitzer to fire at that infantry. Fire away, fire away. At the very least, we can make the enemy really hurt with this attack of theirs. Really make them suffer quite a bit.
Okay. We are prepared. Here we go again.
Get 'em, boys.
Artillery ready.
Get them, boys. This is obviously, I don't think I need to tell you guys, not an easy mission. This is definitely one of the more challenging ones. Let's see if we got any more transports. Immediately want to get them over here by the factories.
Transport ready.
Same over here. Try to get this
Where
guy
to,
right
sir?
over here by these factories, and we'll unload them and just get them in the damn buildings.
Transport ready.
It's down to the last man to
Where to,
hold off
sir?
the Germans. And actually, if this was a real-life situation, it would probably be wise to surrender at
ready.
this point. It probably really would be wise to surrender at this point.
Ready to attack. En avant.
But we aren't wise. And also, we want to put up a good
Where
fight
to,
to
sir?
the very end here. So there we go. We've already got visual on some of their targets. Get these guys in one of the less damaged factories. How about that? Nope, might as well just get in the damn factory. Just get in the factory.
Artillery ready.
Trying to see if we have any more tanks, but I don't believe so. We've got a few more anti-tank guns, but they're not going to do anything for us at this stage. I highly doubt it anyway. Still firing at a few moving Germans, so we're still putting up a little bit of a fight, but I think they've broken through really the main areas, as it were.
Transport ready.
There we go, guys. It is a defeat, but a glorious defeat nonetheless. I had a lot of fun. Do we get a casualty count? That's my question. And we do, so that's pretty awesome. Units destroyed, 1,001 infantry, 303 tanks. We lost 124 and 725 infantry. I like to think that we still got most of the British troops off the beaches, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And do you want to see some more Sudden Strike videos in the future? Hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe. Catch you on the next one, folks.